Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fashion Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith, and I'm here as always with Marcy Carmack. Today, we're looking at designer Gabriela Hearst. She represents two of our most popular topics, fashion, of course, but also sustainability. So I'll let Marcy introduce our topic and get us off and running here. Marcy? Marcy's going to share this runway show, actually a warehouse show of Gabriela Hearst, which was filmed recently, and it's for the fall 2021, fall winter 2021. Now, Marcy, you set to task finding somebody that represented sustainability and fashion in light of Fashion Week. Is that correct?
Yes. So Fashion Week was last week, and I chose Gabriela because she is an up-and-coming designer, and she does sustainable. She's known as sustainable luxury.
And so sustainable luxury means the manufacturer, the fibers, the production, the distribution. What does that mean? What does that mean today?
Well, she's in the luxury market. So the designer luxury market is Calvin Klein, all the big names that design on a certain level. And I guess she's just saying sustainably. It's a term she's coined, maybe along with other designers, but sustainable luxury is her forte. She is married to a Hearst, and she is from Uruguay, and she grew up on a ranch. So now she lives in a big city. She studied with a couple different designers before she went out on her own. And she's kind of a person to watch. And I saw her a couple of years ago. Didn't think too much, but I keep seeing her, saw her in Neiman's, and started to get curious.
And you mentioned she's designing for the House of Chloe, is that right?
Yes, she started to design for them recently. And LVMH is investing in her company, I think 5%. So that helps. I love this trench because it's sort of a new take on a trench coat. She designs for both men and women. So we'll see there's a men's look.
And you said she is 40% sustainable currently. She's aiming for 50-50, is that correct?
Yeah, this year she's aiming to be 50% sustainable. So she gets cashmere and wool from Uruguay and other places. And she's also doing, low sustainable packaging. There's so much available today.
And there's a poncho coming up. This is the poncho you liked?
Yeah, I love this.
And that's natural fibers from South America, is that correct? Or some sustainable
Yeah, I'm not
connection?
sure that I have the exact sources, but that's just a fun look. So she's someone on the rise, someone to look out for. Very simple, ready to wear bags and accessories.
We'll have to look at the family tree of sustainability here. I do love the fact that she grew up on a ranch, because that's very Hearstian, because of course William Randolph Hearst referred to San Simeon as the ranch. And I believe it was a working cattle ranch at one point.
Was it?
I believe so.
I love this backdrop. It's like the girls are outside wearing fall clothes instead of on a runway.
Well, I also found it intriguing, the show having the inside-outside, literally, because some scenes are like outside, exterior of the building, and some are in. Seems to be more weather going on inside than outside for some reason. fall winter 2021. That's something almost seems unimaginable to think about right now. We're just getting ready for spring and summer here in Chicago.
Yeah, it's always ahead. It does seem hard to get your head around, but for those of us in the fashion industry, it's the way it is. And here's the finale on a more curvaceous gal. So she's got inclusivity.
She has a very strong design line as opposed to a lot of color, a lot of neutrals, a lot of black and beige and white and cream. We did see a little pattern and color in the poncho. Pretty neutral, pretty wearable in reality.
Yeah, and very city.
We're not sure if this is a designer, but could be.
It is, now that I look at her twice. That's very powerful coming out of that building.
It is. She looks like she's very much in charge of her design and of her brand. As always, it's a pleasure to talk with Marcy and our guests about fashion. Top subjects are fashion and culture and the business of fashion. And we get together every Monday night at 6 p.m. Central Time with our guests to have a closer look at Gabriela Hearst and conversation. And we welcome you back this evening to join us. Thank you so much for joining us for Fashion Coffee Hour. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.